keeping an eye out.
We're here to do bounty hunting. I'm pretty sure I know exactly how this fight is gonna go. Right. This is the bounty fight I use to test certain characters. So some elder animals and a ranger, none of them. It's not particularly hard. Yeah. First thing she's gonna do is try to get us stuck. She always does. Might be able to initiate this with a venom strike, cause him to go on the defensive. But this is not a good place for us to fight. Well, gotta do something. Moving shots. Keep running, you son of a bitch. I don't care if they get hits. Still need to get to the wall. It'll reduce the amount of attacks I'll have to deal with drastically. Kill him. He can aid his comrades, I believe.
Well... Well...
Not sure if we have enough damage to kill her, but they're doing a significant amount of damage. Right.
So much for that one.
Right, I don't think we have the time to kill her. So what are we gonna do? Thing with a longer range.
Lava beyond sea.
Start at fight for 22 seconds. Right. Now for the rest of you losers. We're just gonna burn them. They should have high reflex, weak mental and reflection. Right, so I should use something else.
What is it?
Blank the fucker. Right, follow me now, State. The battle is basically ended. Where can I get some extra damage quickly? Reflex. Anything besides reflex? Not really. Reflex isn't bad. It'll still do some damage. Not sure why I'm complaining about it. They might dodge it a little bit, but I'm boosted quite heavily, so... End result is death.
Our enemies will find us steady.
Not much of a fight.
As you wish.
The Reign of Godak Field. Superb quality, plus 20% attack speed. It's a good bow. Right, next. Devil. Murderous Cult of Druids. Ugh. North Wheel. This is probably the suckiest. Do I have camping supplies? I think Heart Song will have your basic camping supplies. Our opponent should be one of those primordial sons of bitches and supported by several druids. So another nightmare scenario. Since they're hopefully they're Keith druid though, it'll mean they're much easier to take down. They don't have 500 hit points we'll have to go through. Might as well rest. We're still in good shape, but resting takes a second. Opens up your options quite nicely.
Builder's wisdom to you.
What do you actually sell? Need to make sure what jewelry do we need for the spell scrolls. Under Taras and at your band, right? Ooh, good. But I did the right thing in purchasing them.
Estromore?
Oh, for God's sakes. Let's buy old things. We can steal a lot of crap away. But again, is there really a need for it? Right, North Weald. North Weald. We could try to force the fight with the current resources. I've had a lot of trouble fighting druids. They're so wonderfully offensive oriented that it's a huge problem. I haven't cleared this place though, so maybe we shouldn't rest until we actually find our target. We might have to do some lower level fighting before that.
A blade in the dark.
But how can we scout if we have the correct target? Well, I think if there are druids here, hostile druids, that should tell us. Creatures I can see wandering around, beasts, the like, but not hostile kid. Not this close to the not this close to our target. That's probably just bears. No point to killing them. Adragan. Ooh, that is certainly one of the enemies we are expecting here. But Adragans would be a likely thing to find here anyway. Hydra beetle, stone beetle. I think this is just something unrelated. There's still a lot of beetles, Hydra beetles included. So we're going with the area of effect fun. Now. I'm expecting paralysis and petrification attacks, so...
What is it?
Oh fuck, he's druiding us.
Breathe.
We need to be on the offensive here. The Adrigans are not too tough, but Jesus fuck are they dangerous. So I need to just try to burn them away.
Ligna! Lava beyond sea!
Paralyzed, dominated. No, immune to paralyzed and petrified. Because it's being buffed. Okay, what Adragan down?
So
Sure if he's going to... No, she's probably not gonna be killed. Has a healing spell going.
much.
If I can get the flame to strike her, I think she'll go down. Will weaken the defense the heal she currently have and massively increase the damage.
Love beyond sea.
But stay. Not exactly in a great position here though. Incoming shock attack. I think I want to be on the offensive, so right. Screw over your own guys.
Arthur, were than wrath.
One down, probably two down. Fire. Why is a flame light immune to fire? Right. Thought it was some kind of beetle. Okay, what can we do? Knock them on their asses. Attack and defend at the same time. We should lose the flanking when that one dies.
Beyond sea.
They're probably immune to, or very resistant to electricity though. Why aren't you dying? 36 resistant, Jesus fuck. Okay, I don't think I have time for this.
Lava beyond sea.
Prone to the rescue.
Lava beyond sea.
Right. Not the fight we were looking for, but perfect match for our current resources. And a good lesson to how to fight against Atrakan. Very troublesome, but not that doable, so better burn through some of your abilities to just get rid of them. Competent casters,
Something ahead.
they can petrify. +2 perception. Okay, this is the dragon. Our opponent should be an Adragan. Where are they technically? Gas. Level 6, level 9, level 6, level 9, 165 endurance. No info on abilities. I need to check that it's actually a primordial. I was pretty sure it is, but better to make sure. Make the initial hits that need to land do more damage. Okay, just a couple of lurkers. I didn't see a way I could get through them. Saving resources always backfires. Don't save resources, and we have primordial focus anyway. Right, I think we just better burn them away. 100% chance of hitting, that's a likely critical hits on them. Right. 3 hits. Oh, the dice rolls must have been terrible.
Beyond sea.
I'm thinking using a shitty summons here, just to help deal extra damage. Okay, that has to be enough.
A blade in the dark.
Yeah, the level 4 spells are definitely used more than anything else. It's a good buff spell on its own, but it's the combination of being able to cripple your melee aggressors and buffing your own accuracy at the same time. It's just so perfect. You need the survivability, so they need to hit a little bit less, and you need the extra damage from your own spells to get the effects to stick and do enough damage. So it's just a perfect spell to really do early on. I think this is where our target is. Might be multiples of these little fights here.
Lava beyond sea. Lava beyond sea.
And the cleansing flame jumps. Ooh, good. Okay, that one is slightly dead. And the flame jumps.
Lava beyond sea. Lava beyond sea.
We're not using lollable spells too much, so might as well burn through them here.
A blade in the dark.
Just a warm-up. Corruptor Druids. It's the real deal here. I think we should start with an offensive spell here.
Lava beyond.
They win. Sure, we want to fight here. Redescent Scarab figurine would be sufficiently durable. I think if I put the spiders here, they'll basically buy me time, but I'll do the single corruptor druid. Or not. Again, need to go on the offensive. Shit needs to die.
Beyond.
Trouble is usually the situations are usually the toughest when you just don't attack early enough. Okay. We have a good solid damage going into some of these. Yeah, the Flame Blight took the Cleansing Flame. Fuck. No, you're in trouble, just wait a while.
Yes.
I think they wouldn't petrify us, so that's what protection. I can't take the risk that that'll hit. That's game over for me. Right, looking good. Flame Blight, Corruptor Druid, not doing well. Ooh, again. What are we gonna do? The flame is still burning somewhere. Can't recast it. We can do the electricity version of it. Should kill these guys just the same.
More than raw.
Right. So we should be gaining access to the last set of bounties.
Keeping an eye out.
Probably a hidden treasure here. Or not. 10% extra damage to flank. Oh, it doesn't really matter. I'd like to report these bounties and get the next one before the attack on our stronghold arrives. Not bad. These aren't tough fights. The opponents, well, the slavers actually were, I think, the toughest. But as a general rule, looking at the stats of the creatures we're facing, they just aren't particularly tough. Bears. Bears. I sort of thought this might happen, but 0 shits were given. Bear's not gonna be on its own. But the young bears attack first anyway. And they try to avoid trouble.
Love beyond sea.
Is there even an elder bear? Awfully young looking everyone. Young and weak.
Love beyond sea.
Can I get meat out of you? No. Just hide. Apparently bears don't have meat. But the attack will arrive in the meantime. Let's hope we didn't lose the Warden Lodge. Lose something. Bailey was destroyed. Well, what a shame. I want to still produce something here. Might as well collect it. Not much use. Can't see us losing the stronghold no matter badly we treat it, or no matter what we choose in our dialogue options. But I guess it's not something we're going to end up keeping in the long term after the adventure is over. Since we're here, we might as well use our own resting facilities. There should be 3 bounties on the last tier, and I'm still not sure if I want to go after the Withrax, because they're better Withrax than you'll ever meet in the game, and there's like 5 or 6 of them in a single group, and that's a lot of psyker bullshit you'll have to deal with, and in exchange for what exactly? I don't even know. Couple thousand coppers and maybe a few Withrax brains. Still, if you can do that, probably don't have to worry about Withrax anymore. I'm taking the extra might here simply because we might have to rely on scrolls to do a significant initial burst damage and keep going. I don't think we have all that many other options. Spellcasting takes longer time, they're all average. The area of effect scroll is fast. It's similar to like Holy Radiance. Yep. Try to do this and it's very hard to prevent this from firing up. And basically when your turn starts, it launches it immediately. So it doesn't spend time casting it. With a scroll, I'm not sure it's that exactly the same because it sort of has the scroll reading animation, similar as to potion drinking animation. So the animation itself might cause a delay there, but it should launch after that immediately instead of waste extra time casting. And if we're going against half a dozen hard-hitting offensive targets that are sort of fragile, we need to strike first, and we need to keep under pressure so we don't have to deal with the bullshit. I don't think we'll survive. They'll stun at the very least, and once the initial stuns land, it's basically over. I haven't found any protection against the stun effect. And I don't know what it strikes against either. It doesn't really matter, because if they graze once, a single graze, and it's over. We would need to get other creatures on the battlefield too. That one might help. But we can't open with that. We need to open with something
How do
else.
you do?
Wizards. Looks like someone crossed the Dominels. Organist easily. Okay, they're in the Tower in Heritage Hill. Narok the Prophet. Gilded Vale. Silant Lys. And the Withrax. Pearlwood Bluff with some of his kin. That is honestly the most dreadful of them all. It's going to be I think it's going to be fast and ugly, and it's going to require multiple attempts. I actually might as well go there now. It's going to be the nastiest. Might as well get it over with. If we can get through that, we can get through all of them. Mages, sort of similar deal. We probably need to go on the offensive, but they might have other guards, so it's a different thing. Druids again, sort of the same deal, I suppose. Every of these tougher guys, it's always you need to be the one striking first. If you can do that, maybe you can sort of get them to go a little bit protect themselves, try to heal, do something, anything but launch their best attacks against. And since they're psychers, they might rely. Well, they're not exactly the same ciphers that the Heath races are, so they might not follow the same rules. However, if they use focus, it's pretty important for them. Do I have X dexterity? I think I want might. I need might. And it's just if I need to use scrolls, I need the scrolls to do as much damage as possible. We have 8 extra points to minimum damage, 13 extra to maximum damage. So we went from 100 maximum to 130 maximum. Minimum is starting to look like 80 points. And that's without food buffs or potions. I don't know if you can drink these potions before a fight. Attack speed, max endurance, no. Hits convert to crits. Something like that might be great. Nature recovery potion. -6 duration of active hostile effects for 30 seconds. Uh, that might basically mean that a grazing stun effect has no effect. It requires high level ingredients. I think it's worth it. We probably are not gonna use the shittiest possible summon creature. I don't think we have the luxury. If these two are not enough, nothing's enough. I'd like to cast food that increases my might. Duke's own beef loaf. We can do more stuff if this isn't enough. Dexterity would help too. Right. They're somewhere in the northwestern region, somewhere there.
They won't see me coming.
Placement of the initial attack is vital. They're probably Withrak exacts. Do we have any information on the endurance of those? No, I don't think I've killed one, but it was a special one. So technically, we have no information on them. Shit. I can't really look online either. The problem is the game has been updated. What I've noticed from the older versions quite a lot is that there are massive amount of lesser immunities on the targets. So things that finger of death. Things that technically should work might be that they're immune against. So I guess the difficulty has been tightened up through the auto patching process. I can see why. I'm struggling with the grazing hit aspect too, but it works both ways. If you get on, if you basically do not have just high resistance against some kind of nasty ability like paralysis and petrification, you're still any competent group can still get it to graze, and when you get it to graze, your defenses collapse and basically you can't get out of that anymore. So I'm speculating, but I think I'm not exactly incorrect in that. That's exactly the reason they'd have to tighten it up because it just breaks things. I mean, there's no fight, and it's ultimately while immunities are shit in my opinion. I mean, it sort of as a general rule, because it sort of implies that yeah, the system fundamentally is going to start breaking down, and it usually does. It's very hard to balance things on the first try. You need multiple attempts. And with a lot of buffing, a lot of different type of character classes, the system is complex enough that I can easily and consumable food, potions, scrolls, spells, different levels of character creation, passive abilities, active abilities, equipment, and you can easily see that you can boost a single thing. It doesn't really matter what it is, to the point where it basically always hits. And if you have that, you basically have an I win button for the game. Nothing can stand against that. I got the impression that some of the traps have been changed too with the same thing in mind. I mean, they didn't always have the huge negatives to accuracy, or other things affected them more. Or they didn't have the same limitations in general. Lord exact. They're nicely spread about, so I can't really do any. Well, we're in fight now. Scrolls have the scrolls have the range. Oh. Yeah, I can't use scrolls as an opener to either. This is gonna suck, monkey balls. I think I need to summon something initially. What it is of lesser importance. What it is that they gather up and kill it. So me. And that's not how you use it, that's how you walk there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What the fuck? Try to blast them to the best of your ability. And there's the stun. Psychic blast. Everyone's stunned. There is no fight. Everyone's paralyzed now. They're stunning themselves too, though. Why is everyone? Yeah, they basically fuck themselves over too.
Well,
That's doesn't change the fact that I can't do anything. Everyone's. Okay, I'll drink the potion.
well.
What a fucking disaster. Disaster all around. Still, offensive. Could strike with this. These have been left uninjured. If at the same time, if we would attack this group, we might be able to actually kill something. This guy has 1 endurance, so it's going down no matter what. This would be a fairly quick strike. That's why I like it.
Well.
Holy shit. What is the bug doing? Acrobatics apparently. Run.
Much for you.
Faster than I am. I'm gonna do a summons once I have the turn to myself. Doesn't matter what they do, as long as they just delay things, distract things. They're trying to daze.
Yes.
Paralyzed for 10 seconds. Major recovery potion is helping us here quite a bit. Movement speed might have helped us. Okay. Still, not doing badly. Attack him. You need to kill him. Paralyzed takes. You really need to kill something.
What is it? No longer.
Other one dead. They're fucking over each other. The Lord Exact Circle is he's keeping me here, but he's also causing the death of his own guys. Phew. There's some kind of nasty thing coming our way. The problem is everything thrown my way is gonna hit. I think I'd like to plus 25 resolve, but it sort of rubs me the wrong way. Yeah, it might be a good idea, but I have a bit of trouble actually hitting anyone. Protections might basically save us too. Plus 25 to resolve is a huge bonus.
The more light.
And there we go. But everyone's paralyzed again. And I'm dead. Stunned and paralyzed. Paralyzed for 30 seconds. Yeah, I'm getting psychic blast. It's raw damage.
What is
Not much I can do, and I'm paralyzed.
it? So much.
Right. Don't have any extra summons. Have to go with damage. No other way to get around that. Too many of them are still alive, and I don't have a good position to use my scrolls on any of them.
For that one. Lava.
Right, it's their normal attack to paralyze, and once those start to hit, yeah, good luck with whatever you were doing. I made a mistake. I basically let victory escape. Now it's too late. Right there, I'm basically paralysis like now. They're still killing each other, so that's sort of my last hope here. They're too weak to handle each other. Fuck. I need the paralysis to end. If I can last that long, then I got this, I'm pretty sure. But it's we need a stream of good luck, so they don't basically hit me. Okay, he disabled his friend there. And stunned.
What is
Paralyzed for 10 seconds. Right. Fuck! You lucky son of a bitch. Stunned. And stunned. Well, I have to heal, otherwise there's nothing for me left anymore. But I don't think I have the time anymore.
poison?
Right.
Hardly fair.
It's taking so long. It's the reason I fucked up is that when they had spent their initial shots, I should have protected myself against paralysis. They might have still stunned, but stunning doesn't last nearly as long as paralysis. So stunning is something you can easily wait out. So it's about 4 seconds on a decent hit, less if we have something going on. But the paralysis lasts easily 10 seconds. It's a much nastier thing to try to deal
Of
with.
course.
Right. Still, an offensive spell is not a bad idea. More of a which offensive spell do you want to begin with?
Lava beyond sea.
There's still too many here that can attack me. If I could get there, maybe 2 only. Please don't move.
Poison.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything anymore in this game. Getting the summons out is absolutely vital. Let their own area of effect abilities to clean things out a bit. Not sure what the
As you wish.
basically the sequence of things should be here for us. I can't do much. Oh, I could maybe place some mine. That doesn't sound like a terrible idea. It's safely favorably immune to ground. Yeah, that's why we don't use it. It's a waste of time. If we want to do a summon, it's probably just best to make them aware about my presence. In a close environment, I might be able to control things a little bit better. Mitigate the nasty things. I need something that's a reasonable chance of enduring a little bit. Right. Just spam them with everything you've got.
Well,
Already did. Maybe you should be moving instead of stopping initially. They seem to be targeting a lot of area of effect damage on us.
as you wish.
How much damage do we take? About 100 points. And right, that's why we do other things. The fight lasts about second or 2 if we do that. I
As
think
you
we want
wish.
to attract one of them. I'll run the no, run the fuck away. You, on the other hand, I don't care what you do. Just
Yes.
I'm going to. Sort of. I'm sure they'll fuck each other over. Protection against paralysis. A little bit of area of fake nastiness going on there, but not much.
Ligna.
He's dead. Be a bit careful what we do next. But they've used a lot of their offensive capabilities, so... shoot us from as far away of a position as you can.
The longer we walk, the more likely you'll have to sleep. So,
Okay. We killed with threat. Exact.
much for you.
Go fuck yourself. Right. Still 3 exacts and then the nasty guy. Right. Protection against paralysis is still going, so we have the luxury of casting some offensive ability.
What is it? That word and wrath.
Okay, he's dead. We're gonna lose the protection against imprisonment soon.
The longer we walk, the more likely you'll have to sleep.
Right, so we managed to separate this into 2 parts. Kill the execs first and leave the leader for
Of
last.
course.
Still, the offensive approach is definitely the correct one. Don't have any summons here, but I think we do want to initiate this with a summon.
I'm no pack mule. Let's offload this junk.
He still isn't gonna be all that strong. He's probably the strongest. Right, any way I could disable him initially. I could do the range attack raw damage thing, but I don't think that's a good idea. Can't use scrolls, I can't really do much. Better just walk in there and start the fucking fight. He has wasted some of his abilities. Confront days.
Yes.
Right, that was a stupid move. Either way, it's the end now.
Breathe.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ, 16-second stuns.
Pests.
5
I
seconds
lost
on.
the spell.
Yes, you did. Certainly did. They're out of the fight, basically. Probably taking quite a bit of damage from whatever that is. Right. Is this one of these? I'll do one of these. The resolution buff is vital. Helps us on the offensive too. I need to get an idea. I understand what a scroll of maelstrom does, really, but I don't understand what a scroll of missile barrage does.
So much for that one. So much for you.
19, 5, 7, 5, 9, 19, 17. Interruption, 7, 17. So what? On a critical, it did about 20. Damage reduction 12. Against a high damage resistance target like the Adra Dragon, this would not do anything besides the minimal damage. Again, it might be sort of workable about to damage reduction 20, but above that, even criticals would basically just do minimum. So the Maelstrom would be your only option, and even there, it's mostly burn damage, so it would be freeze and shock. Looking bad. Still, got interrupted, badly injured, and don't see why I shouldn't use another one. Seems to be working well against this son of a bitch, and probably won't work well against our main intended target, so die.
Hardly fair.
Quiz Glass, unique light armor. Recovery speed is reasonable. Second chance on unconsciousness, very good. +2 might, very good. Superb, very good. This is about as good of light armor as we could have hoped. Still has a minor recovery speed penalty, but okay damage resistance. A little lighter than the heavy armor. And if we fall unconscious, we'll get back up. +2 might is always gonna help. So, yeah. That's armor we might actually start using. I mean, the heavy armor is nice, but it's a 5-point damage resistance difference. A little bit more to be fair, especially with slashing and crushing. And piercing. No vulnerability to shock. I wouldn't want to go into melee with the light armor, but it's still okay. And this is just fine, so we could raise the superb levels. Yeah, I sort of think if you're gonna go the light armor route, you might as well not wear armor at all. It does mean that we don't have to use this to gain extra might. We can keep the piercing and slashing damage resistances. Right. Now they're 20 something, so that's hard to compete with. Which reminds me, this is a normal plate armor. Why the fuck am I still using it? Well, this is slightly better. Keyword there being though that it is generally better. Has the same piercing and slashing bonuses, but with extra abilities, so there's no reason to use this. Looks better too. Okay, can we do superb? No, because
As you wish.
okay. Sorry for the interruption. Can make this superb, but exceptional will do for now. Not sure about proofing or attribute bonuses. Okay, if we make this superb, we'll be left with 4 enchantment, so we either add +1 salt to something and proofing, or +2 to something. And I don't know what I would want. I mean, it doesn't stack with other items we have. We don't really have might in anything. Maybe the proofing would be better. Burn proofing. Burn proofing would become from the fact that quite a lot of our opponents are using fire magic on us. Adra Dragon will use corrode, but he uses so much it won't make a lick of difference. It's just too much. Although the same problem can be seen with the other attacks. 3 points, would it really matter? Might be better to just take +2 to an attribute. I mean, we don't have normally anything that increases might, do we? We have a couple of dexterity items. Intellect. What the fuck is this? Yeah, dexterity. We don't even have perception. We have intellect and +1 on those. But I'm not sure if we want this. Yeah, maybe we should just cool it on that front. Basically, start to see what the end result is gonna look like, more or less. Then make the decision about the final enchantment. I mean, good heavy armors have been very rare. Okay, what am I looking at? Boots. Defense against prone is somewhat useful though. But I like to have an something to switch between. It's not that common, not really. Spider suit. Damage reduction shock. Would help with the metal armor, but not well. Okay, defense against stock paralyzed hobbled. It's not, yeah, it's not good enough. I was hoping stun paralyzed and hobbled. Yeah, then it would have been great. Yeah, I'm not feeling it with any of these. There's a reason I have these goddamn boats. It's something we'll have to think about some other time. Still, positive impression about the Maelstrom. Missile Barrage is certainly nice too, but it's not against heavily armored targets. Everything about it screams that it has to be a fairly lightly armored. 9 individual shots, yeah. My dip was paid off again. Still, no, that was the first bounty because it was the toughest. Wanted to get it out of the way. Have Narok the Prophet, Glanfatton Tribes, Silant Lease, and the Tower in 30 chills. They should be easy jobs for us. I don't care how tough they are. They're gonna be easier. The fact that I don't have to be stunned every 2 seconds for 3 seconds, that should make it at least a little bit more bearable. Spectre's attack in 3 days. Well, in 3 days, hopefully I don't have any more bounties waiting for me. Probably should rest. Probably should rest now.
A blade in the dark.
Right, this is the wizard. They're probably at the top of the tower. No, they're not.
A blade in the dark.
Yeah, they have guardians, so they're not all casters. It's more of a balanced adventuring group fight, I guess. This is all about positioning. We strike at their vulnerable spots. Too close, too close. Still a handful of sorcerers only, and we might be able to start with a killing blow. Mind should work against these.
Lava beyond sea.
Burn in hell. Against a lot of shit coming our way. They got a bit interrupted there. Why does the scroll of Maelstrom affect them for 14.9 seconds? What does it do? It lowers attack speed, right? Surprisingly few. We killed one of the sorcerers, but surprisingly few even got damage. Quite a lot. 2 grazes, 8 hits, 6 crits. Still, I don't even see all that much damage. Weird. I guess we took out a couple of them. There's still at least 2 sorcerers and their head guy Huncho there, so we're in deep shit. You missed. How the fuck can you miss so badly? Still blinded, so I guess that's a saving grace, but you need to do something more useful. And he's at full health again. Why are you at full health? I don't get what's going on. Probably cast at least one spell before we are in serious shit. Reflection. Now I should be able to ignore their guardians. But why the fuck am I not really doing anything to them? They're hurting each other. I wonder... No, I was wondering with the cleansing flame work with these fireballs, but the dot is not in the characters. No, I don't think so. Okay. It's placed a little bit differently. No, it's not. I need sacrificial lambs here. Good. Next.
What What is it?
Okay, we're starting to be able to pile up damage on them. They're basically done at this point.
Bigger share.
Right, they're also blinded. Not much for us to do. Running beacon still in effect.
There's for the rest of us.
Burn the shit out of them.
Lava beyond.
Bastards are surprisingly durable. Still, you are fairly
Well.
fast.
So
Yeah, he's done.
much for you.
Poison gets to him. Okay, not too bad of a fight. Always. Ooh, what is this? Rod. Bypass. Damage resistance, bypass, attack speed, superb. It's nice. Right,
As you wish.
a decent fight, I suppose. Well, this time definitely worrying too much about the mages. But I still think the key is to keep them basically occupied. I can buff my defenses easily enough against the melee guys. So unless they have something aiding them, or special abilities, I don't really have to worry. One more left. Right where we started this thing. Druids. What then? Well, we got something mildly interesting out of these, so I wouldn't consider this a waste by any means. Especially since we don't have the experience yet to say what tactics will work against the tougher bosses. I don't feel like I've gained a huge amount either. And I have money, 60,000, but it's nothing to buy. Training grounds. Botanical garden was destroyed. Training ground was destroyed. Rubbish, rubbish. Either of them. Good, good. Uh,
Keeping an eye out.
so, who are we killing here? Druids. Narak Prophet. Druid. Is he really a druid? Very soldiery. He's a cipher. Shit. I need someone here on the outside. Okay. Interesting positioning. Now, what exactly do you want to do? Rule of thumb, if you don't know what you're doing, go on the offensive. We're not that badly debuffed. These guys are good. Without buffs, we can't really attack them. We can't really hit them. Okay, that should keep the melee guys in control too. Right, give me one final buff. I'm not taking too much damage, so I'm taking it easy. Right, accuracy should be fantastic. Right. Whatever I shoot at this point is gonna be horribly, horribly raped by my spells. Okay, that looks like a sweet spot. Sort of can get everyone. Right. Good, good. I actually want the outcast warriors here. They're providing me with a decent buffer. Hmm. Okay. Still, I'm taking damage, so this is not by any means perfect protection. They're constantly hitting me. Although it's the hunters really the profit. Warriors are not contributing too much either way.
Well, lava.
As you're the only one who you hit. Let's go into melee then. No. Killed orc, outcast shaman. One of the warriors is still there. Has shining beacon, he'll die. Everyone's dead. 136, 117, 82. You shoot at them or something. No, you can't. What the fuck are they doing? I don't care, just go away.
Lava beyond.
Right, not a bad fight. It's just everything sort of seems lackluster after killing the
As
weak
you
rack.
wish.
Medium armor. Nice defense values. Defend against prone attacks, defense against push attack, plus 5 fortitude. This would basically mean that we wouldn't have to use the boots at all. We'd dedicate that to something else. Is it plus 30? It's the same ability. So boots would become redundant, and we don't really care about this too much. Although, yeah, it gives you survivability at low health, but if we're at that low health, we're usually dead anyway. So might be better to just switch to a better pair of boots. By the way, that's the last bounty, so pick up our probably closer to 10,000 coppers and leave it at that. Only proper quests available now. I'm not looking forward too much to switch the armor, simply because it has weakness to Brutish warrior came to the stronghold and left before I had time to do anything. It were bandits attacked him because of too low of our security. I don't want to switch the armor because it has reduced elemental resistances too, and that's mostly what we're going to have to deal with in some situations.
Hello!
Right. 67,000 and basically dump this guy for good. I don't think we have any reason to come back to the stronghold anymore, other than going into the lower levels. So I'll leave things at here. Start going back to regular questing, hope for good decent loots. We could go deeper into the maze. I mean, I'm going to wait for a long time to take on the Adder Dragon, but I don't see anything else there that could stand in our way. So why not go there? I don't have a reason why not to go. Right. Why not? It's probably the best single source of new good loot, and it probably has heavy armor for us.